Of this basketball season. Hi, I'm Dustin Armbruster. The Hayes High Indians get set for their Western Athletic Conference matchup to somebody else not named Liberal. They've already swept the Redskins. Now they'll take on Great Bend, a team they shared the conference title with a year ago. Hayes High wants little to do with a share this season, and they'll try to start off the WAC year at 3-0 as they are in Great Bend tonight. We'll step aside on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk with head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Alex Hutchins, on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout. M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Let's get the thoughts of the coach. This chat with the coach is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, helping you get the right coverage at the right price, all while providing the quality of service you expect. Call Dustin Shoemaker at Shelter Insurance.
Back in Great Bend, the Hayes High Indians, the Great Bend Panthers, if there's any memories that need to be jogged, it's the site of last year's sub-state championship game, which treated the Indians well. These are the two teams that shared the Western Athletic Conference title a year ago, and now they're the two teams at the top of the Western Athletic Conference, with Hayes High at 2-0, Great Bend at 1-0, joined by Coach Alex Hutchins. Coach, another big game tonight.
Yeah, all of them in WAC are. We say that every time, and especially on the road, and then, of course, you throw in the rivalry, and so this is a big one. It is the team that we had three, tough battles with last year, and there is probably that little element, at play. I'm sure Great Bend has some emotions attached to kind of how things ended for them last year, but at the same time, it's almost an entirely new group for them. They don't return very many players, but Coach Brooks has done a great job, and he's got these guys playing like they're very experienced, and they're playing confident and comfortable in their roles. And so, yeah, it's going to be a battle.
Last year's Great Bend team shot a lot of threes. They graduated 55 points a game. Alex Schramer had 18 of those per ball game. What does this year's Great Bend team look like, or is it similar?
Similar in that I think they are very confident and comfortable shooting the three. I think that probably is just something that is a program-wide philosophy, just the value of the three-point shot. And so not as many people shooting those threes, but the ones that are, they let them fly, and they're confident in it when they do. But this team is a little more, post-oriented. Last year, they didn't put really many guys on the court that were over 6'2", and even the ones that were 6'2", 6'3", were still playing out on the perimeter most of the game. This year's team, they've got a little more length and a little more size with the Dunkak and Hall and Spray, and so they cater to that a little bit. They're running more set actions and plays to kind of put their best players in positions to score, and they're running more zone on defense, using that length on that back line to get those arms in the way of all your shots and contest everything. And so, a little different, but at the same time, I think the big thing that is consistent is just that they're playing to their strengths and doing what they're good at.
How much of tonight's preparation is on the mental side? You've got smart kids. They know that there was a lot of kids that graduated off of last year's team. How much mental preparation was done for tonight's game?
A lot, and I think that's really what we're doing almost every game. I think early in the year it's fundamentals and what we do and getting that down, but for the most part, we kind of know who we are and what we want to do. And so a lot of our preparation is just understanding what we're dealing with and understanding the scouting report and what the other team's trying to do and trying to take away some of those best things that they do. So, yeah, we've had a lot of conversations about, not taking this Great Bend team for granted, not taking any WAC game for granted, and how hard this Great Bend team is going to play and how it's not going to be easy. And so, yeah, hopefully our guys have taken that to heart and are ready for the challenge.
From last game to this game, anything to work on? I know there was a season-high 20 turnovers, which couldn't have been a good point for you and the coaching staff, but anything to work on from last game to this game?
The turnovers weren't great, but, we kind of attributed that to the break a little bit. That wasn't anything on film that we were super concerned with our decision-making or anything like that. I think it was just a little impatience and maybe a little rust. More than anything, especially with the personnel that Great Bend has, I think we're going to have to do a really good job of boxing out. I don't know that we've been challenged on the boards very much yet this year. And so, with Great Bend on tonight and then especially with Garden on Friday, I think we have two teams that are going to try to punish us if we don't box out like we're capable of every game. And so I do think that that's something that we're definitely going to have to do a better job with tonight.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Alex Hutchins, on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. Chat with the coach, brought to you by Dustin Shoemaker, Shelter Insurance Agent. Back with your starting lineups from Great Bend. It's Hayes High and Great Bend on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Rent-A-Car pregame show serving you from 609 East 8th Street. Same location as Fort Hayes Auto Sales, who provided us with the car tonight. Fort Hayes Auto Sales on the same lot at 609 East 8th Street. We brought down a 2020 Terrain, beautiful vehicle. You'll see it on the lot tomorrow. White exterior, black interior, great vehicle, backup camera. Got every option that you could possibly need on it. You'll see it tomorrow on the lot, 609 East 8th Street at Fort Hayes Auto Sales. Opponent breakdown brought to you by Eagle Radio's digital marketing team. Great Bend, coached by Tim Brooks, his 5th year here, 3-3 on the year, 1-0 in the WAC after beating Garden City on Friday in Garden City's first game of the year. This is a Great Bend team that graduated 55 points off of their team from a year ago. Of course, battled Hayes High here in Great Bend for the sub-state championship game that the Indians eventually took. Great Bend shooting 41% from the field, 29% on threes. They're averaging, though, just 43 points per ball game, 26 less than the Hayes High Indians. That's your opponent breakdown, brought to you by Eagle Radio's digital marketing. Your lineups tonight are brought to you by the Brian Reuter Agency, American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Great Bend will start Sage Kelsch, a 5'11 junior, 9.5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game. Paco Hernandez gets the start, 5'11 junior, a half point, 1.5 rebounds per ball game. We'll explain why he's starting in just a little bit. Joseph Mader, a 6'1 junior, 3 points, 1 rebound per ball game, but coming off a 14-point outburst in the win against Garden City on Friday. Stephen Spray, a 6'5 junior, 10 points, 5.5 rebounds, and a 3-point threat, 9 for 22 on threes this year. And Sam Hall starting tonight, 6'2 senior, 7 points, 4.5 rebounds. Great Bend without the services of Cal Dunikak, 6'4 senior, who missed some games earlier in the year, now has a foot injury. He averages 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. He's out maybe for the month, maybe for the season. They don't know when they'll get him back. And then also, they are without the services of one other player, Cole Streck, who would have come off the bench, a 5'11 senior, 5 points, 1 rebound per ball game. So a little short tonight on the bench for Great Bend. We'll step aside on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. More coming up from Hayes High School next on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning.
High School, let's take our final break as they get set for tonight's national anthem here in Great Bend. This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
The national anthem just finishing up from the Great Bend Pep Band, and now starting lineups going to be read off. Uniform update tonight is brought to you by Phase 2. Phase 2, next to Big D's Rental on 22nd Street in Hayes. Hayes High rode Maroons for a second consecutive game. Gold numbers, white trim, gold lettering across the front of the chest of the Adidas uniforms that say Hayes. For Great Bend, home white uniforms. They will have red numbers, no trim around the numbers for the Great Bend Panthers as they sit down to our right, being ready to be introduced. Your uniform update brought to you by Phase 2, providing our game day broadcast. Apparel, yes, even the masks that we broadcast in for this season. This is the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process to get you back in the game fast after injury. And if you're watching with us at HayesPost.com, that is thanks to our streaming partner, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Partner with them for your next home, the biggest real estate team in Hayes. Hayes High, Great Bend, the two shared the Western Athletic Conference a year ago. Around the WAC tonight, let's get caught up to date. The Dodge City teams are in Guyman, Oklahoma tonight. They got a late start, and it is Garden City coming from behind and now leading after three quarters. Dodge City leading after three quarters, 29-27. Liberal and Garden City were going at it tonight in Garden City. Garden City led most of the first 3 quarters, and Great Bend snaps the 61-game regular season winning streak of Liberal, winning 42-38. So a big win for Garden City. Garden City beats Liberal on the girls' side at home by the score of 42-38. 61 regular season games and 29 overall games in a row snapped. Hayes High starts with an alley-oop lob against the zone pressure. Kiefer hits Swartz, and the Hayes High Indians start with a quick 2-0 lead going over the top as the Hayes High Indians go against a shorthanded Great Bend team tonight. Couple of one starter, one bench player down due to injuries. Here's a 3 from Kelsch, no good. Long rebound comes down to Dalen Swartz, and Hayes High has a 2-0 lead. Up ahead of Jace Lindenberger, out to Cranwitter, extra pass Nunnery, pump fake, driving to the rack, scoring. 4 quick, easy points for the Hayes High Indians, and Hayes High leads by the score of 4-0 in the game's first 45 seconds. Here's Kelsch over on the right sideline, looking into the deep post for a pass, has nobody to pass to, still has the dribble against Jace Lindenberger. Now passes inside to Sam Hall, pump fake, fade away, doesn't score, and then he pushes TJ Nunnery out of the way. And that's a foul on Sam Hall. Hayes High 6-0. No new rankings by the time that we started this broadcast, so Hayes High still at number 3 in 5A. Great Bend, an extended 1-3-1 look, lob backside. The Indians this time throw it away, but then they knock it out of bounds. Oh, they say last touch by Cranwitter. I'm not sure that the physics would allow Cranwitter to hit it behind him and out of bounds, but nonetheless, the Indians' first turnover of the ball game. Hayes High with a season-high 20 in Liberal on Friday, now averaging 14 turnovers a game. First touch for Paco Hernandez, wide receiver for the Great Bend football team. Gives it up for Joseph Mader. Scored 14 on Friday in the win over Garden City. That was a big win for Great Bend and kind of for Hayes High too. Garden City's going to be a problem for a lot of teams this year. They might be considered the second favorite in the league behind Hayes for a WAC title this year. Great Bend really working their offense well. Passing up top to Sam Hall, who picked up an early foul. He is the team's only shot inside the arc. Here's Hernandez. Right now, Great Bend can't even get the ball inside the 3-point line. Up high to Kelsch. Kelsch with a hand in his face from Cranwitter backs out near midcourt. Hayes High defense excellent here through this possession that is now 35 seconds old. Kelsch wants to drive, step back, now whips a pass inside to Sam Hall, who missed the bunny, and the rebound comes down to Dalen Swartz. Great Bend misses the easy shot. Up ahead to Cranwitter, pull up, got hit on the arm, he'll shoot 2. The foul is on Joseph Mader. His first, and the game's first free throws on the way. They'll come from Jason Cranwitter. 5:38 to go in the first quarter. Cranwitter 67% on the year, 8 of 12. Free throw from the senior is too strong. Cranwitter scored 16 earlier this year in a career high at Hoisington in that 1-point win. Jordan Dale comes in. Jordan coming off a season high 12 at Liberal. Checking out is Dalen Swartz. Cranwitter's second free throw is up. That one bangs in there. He has his first point of the night. He'll check out, and Noah Weimer into the lineup. So Hayes High up 5-0 over Great Bend. Great Bend averaging 43 points per game on 41% shooting. A handoff to Paco Hernandez. Comes off a screen to the middle of the floor. To Kelsch. Noah Weimer chases him off the 3-point line and will have to back the ball out. Off a pick and roll. Steps back for a 3. It's no good off the heel of the rim, and Hayes High can't corral the rebound. Instead, it comes down in the hands of Paco Hernandez. He misses. Lindenberger gets the offense or the defensive rebound this time. Indians up 5-0 against the 1-3-1 pressure. Lob over the top to Kiefer, to Nunnery. Nunnery stepped into a 3 but decided not to shoot. Instead to Dale. Dale hit a couple of 3s at Liberal, passes up this one to Nunnery. A deep 3, 6 feet beyond the arc and rattles it in. TJ Nunnery with 5 early points, matching his season average in points already. 8-0 Hayes High, and the Indians perfect from the floor 3 minutes into the game. Ball up high for Stephen Spray, his first offensive touch of the game. Then he gets it again and gets run into by TJ Nunnery going for the steal. TJ had that big dunk at Liberal on Friday night. Had thoughts of grandeur for a second here in Great Bend. Indians up 8-0, 4:37 to go first quarter. The girls earlier tonight started up 10-0 on their way to a 14-point win. We'll talk with head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Lynn Melvin, at halftime of this game. Here is a nearly half-court violation on Kelsch as he's pushed back by Weimer. Now dribbles up the sideline towards the lane. Stutter step in the lane. Out top for Spray. Misses the three. Rebound out of bounds to Hayes High. Spray can hit those. He's 9 of 22 this year on three-pointers. TJ Nunnery will check out. And Jace Lindenberger out. Dalen Swartz in. Jason Cranenwitter in. Joining Dale, Weimer, and Kiefer. 4:13 to go, first quarter. Hayes up 8-0. Great Bend 0 for 6 from the field. Now they switch off to a 3-2 zone. Swartz just turns, fires from 15, missed it all, and it goes out of bounds to Great Bend. That's the Indians' first miss from the field. Paco Hernandez out for Great Bend. Had a great season at wide receiver for the Panthers. Just a junior. He'll be back next year for Aaron Beck's squad. Substitution for Great Bend brought back Joseph Mater to the lineup, and now Dale going to be called for a foul, holding on to Stephen Spray. This is a little bit more post-oriented team for Great Bend. Spray 6'5". Also Sam Hall 6'2". Last year Great Bend was run and gun, shoot as many threes as humanly possible. Inbound, Hall had it go through his hands and out of bounds. Great Bend's first turnover. They average 16 a game. Great Bend coached by Tim Brooks, his 5th year. He's 37 and 47 in his time here. Majority of those wins a year ago. 3-2 zone from Great Bend. They've been zoned the entire way. First 1-3-1. Hayes High got out to an 8-0 lead, so to a 3-2 zone by the Panthers in their white jerseys tonight. Here's Cranenwitter with the ball. To Weimer on the right side, fakes right, goes left to Cranenwitter. Cranenwitter wants to attack on the dribble. Gets to the three-point line, back out to Weimer. Weimer again faking, throwing over the top to Dale. Dale catching in the left corner. Picks up his dribble, lobs it back out to Cranenwitter. Great Bend is playing the zone, and they're good at it. Here's a drive by Dale. Dale then gets trapped, gets it into Swartz in the lane, at the rim, can't score, got the ball knocked free, dives on top of it. It will be Great Bend basketball. Well, Swartz scored early on the lob, misses a 15-footer, then missed that one right at the rim. And I don't know a player that has had as many baskets right at the rim that look halfway down and then somehow roll back out. Hayes High up 8-0. 3 minutes to go first quarter. The Indians haven't scored in the last minute 50. A drive by Spray. He'll be tied up. No, get his shot blocked. Eventually got it off, and Swartz comes down with the rebound. Great Bend 0 for 7 from the field. Hayes High wants to run. Kiefer to Cranenwitter for 3. No good, and the rebound into the hands of Joseph Mater. So Hayes High, after making their first 3 shots of the game, have missed their last 3. Still lead 8-0, 2.5 minutes to go. They're also 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Handoff in the middle of the floor for Braylon Council, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 2.5 points, 2.5 rebounds over 6 games. Here's Hall in the lane, out to the before-mentioned Council, who drills his 5th 3 of the year. He's 5 of 10. Great Bend's first points come at the 2:10 mark of the first quarter. Hayes High out to Cranenwitter, doesn't shoot the 3, to Kiefer. Kiefer looking onto the right side to Noah Weimer. Hayes High's cooled off after an 8-0 start. Kiefer right side to Swartz. No look to Weimer. Weimer out to Kiefer. Spots up for 3. Knocked it in. 3-pointer for Carson Kiefer. His first points of the night. The Indians answer with the 3 to make it 11-3. The minute 45 to go in the first quarter. Good ball movement by the Hayes High Indians. Council up top. High pass then onto the left side. Jumper by Spray, no good. Rebound, Weimer got hit in the back of the head. Swartz ended up then with the loose basketball. Out ahead to Jordan Dale, who attacks. Right-handed layup, no good through contact. And the rebound comes down to Sam Hall. And then a steal by Dale and a timeout by Hayes High to keep the possession. Great Bend's second turnover. Minute 20 to go first quarter. Hayes back up by 8. 11-3. Hayes High 2 of 3 beyond the arc and 4 of 8 to start the game. And the Indians' impressive field goal percentage continues. They are shooting 56% from the field this year. On Friday night in Liberal, Hayes High shot 64%, and it wasn't even a season high. Hayes High shot 65% earlier this year in a game and continues this remarkable streak of field goal percentage at 56%. So right now, Hayes High is 4 of 8 from the field. And if they would end at this 50%, they would actually hurt their season average. Wesley Oakley into the game for the first time. 6'3" junior, averaging 3 a game. TJ Nunnery back in. Jace Lindenberger. They joined Swartz and Cranowitter against the 3-2 zone of Great Bend that slowed Hayes High down a little bit. Here's Oakley looking for a cutter. Up top to Cranowitter. Cranowitter back to Wesley Oakley. Oakley doesn't trigger the 3. 5 of 9 so far through 6 games. No look from Cranowitter inside Lindenberger, who scores his first points. 13-3 on the bullet pass from Cranowitter to Lindenberger, and Hayes High's lead swells to 10 for the first time at 13-3. Here's Council, who has Great Bend's only points on a 3-pointer. Up to Kelsch. Kelsch, a right-handed dribble off a screen, picks up the dribble, got it to Spray for 3. It's short. The rebound is grabbed away by TJ Nunnery. Nunnery then has it poked away, recovers it behind the timeline. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Hayes up 13-3. Here's Swartz, dumps inside to Lindenberger, catches, can't score, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. Lindenberger didn't score until the second half of his game in Liberal. Hit his first 3-pointer, scored 8 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, still averaging 16.5 a game. 63% on the year. Free throw is up and good. That's one thing Jace did so well last year, is hit free throws. Not quite at the same clip this year, but that one looked good, and he's at 3 points tonight. And second free throw good again. He has 4. 15-3, the Indians' lead continues to grow. Up to 12 as Lindenberger knocks in both free throws. 25 seconds to go, quarter number 1. Great Bend just 1 of 10 from the floor. 1 of 5 on threes. Clock down to 15 seconds in the first quarter. Ball over onto the right side, Joseph Mader. His pass knocked away. Going into the backcourt to get it is Council. 5 seconds on the clock. Spray with 2 seconds. And in the corner, Great Bend throws it away with the time expiring, and that is the end of quarter number 1. An impressive one for Hayes High in Great Bend, up 15-3 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
Before we start the second quarter, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Great Bend's going to go to a 2-1-2 defense to start quarter number 2. Hayes up 15-3. Opened the game on an 8-0 run against 2 different zone looks. Here's a pass over the top to Nunnery, who's already hit a deep 3. Passes up on this one. Here's Wesley Oakley on the right side. Then back around to Nunnery. Corner for Weimer. Weimer attacks. Bounce pass to Nunnery. Nunnery down the lane. Got it poked free, but saves it out to Dale. He'll shoot a deep 3. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Sage Kelsch. Indians now 2 for 4 on threes. And a runner knocked out of bounds off of Great Bend. Their 4th turnover. Hayes High 5 of 10 from the field. Oakley, Nunnery along with Dale, Weimer, and Lindenberger, the 5 for Hayes High to open up quarter number 2 against a now 2-1-2 zone. 3 different zone looks for the Panthers so far. Head coach Alex Hutchins in his second year with the Indians calls out what he wants. That puts Nunnery at the high lane, Lindenberger in the low lane. Now they'll switch spots. Dale, right side for Oakley. No look pass inside to Lindenberger against a double team. Can't score. Got his own rebound. Gets fouled on the putback attempt. Will they give him free throws, though? It looked like he was trying to score it. But are they going to say it was on the ground? No. Lindenberger will shoot 2 more free throws. Caden Sharman, fresh into the ball game, picks up the foul. A 5'10 sophomore. Free throw by Lindenberger. Good. He's 3 for 3. He has scored each of the Indians' last 3 points, all from the stripe, make it 4 in a row. Lindenberger with 6, and he has the Indians' last 6 points total. 17-3, Hayes High up by 14 now. Ball left side to Kelsch. Wants to drive baseline on Weimer. Good defense, traveled with it. Great defense by Weimer, and then the help by Lindenberger. Turnover 5 on Great Bend. 17-3, Hayes High's lead steady at 14. Here's Weimer. Bounce pass to Dale. Runs it over to the right side of the floor against the 2-1-2 look. Weimer, Dale, and then right side for Oakley. 4 juniors and a senior on the floor right now. Here's Weimer on the left side corner for TJ Nunnery. Indians really working the ball well against the zone. Inside Lindenberger catches deep on the baseline. Got run under, no foul call. Rebound Pacu Hernandez. He wants to push the other way. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Jordan Dale. So the Indians start this quarter 0 for 3 from the field. Substitutions will bring Nunnery and Oakley out. Kiefer and Swartz back in for Hayes High, joining Dale, Weimer, Lindenberger. 17-3, Hayes up by 14. It's their largest lead of the game. Great Bend's closest margin was 5 at 8-3. Here's Kelsch driving, threw it away. Taken away by the Hayes High Indians. Kiefer up the left sideline, stops, high lane to Lindenberger, back out to Kiefer, no look pass to Dale, fakes the corner 3, drives, lays it up, and scores through contact. Nice ball movement by the Hayes High Indians. Dale's first points, 19-3, and the Hayes High Indians lead up to 16 on that Jordan Dale drive and score. 5.5 to go before the mid-game break. Kelsch off a screen to the middle of the floor against Swartz. Dalen will chase him out as far as the 3-point line and no further. Kelsch fakes right, goes left, now double teamed on the sideline. Then he threw it away, taken away by Jordan Dale. Dale attacks, bumped, he'll score! Foul and a chance at a 3-point play for Jordan Dale, who has 4 consecutive points for the Hayes High Indians and a chance to make it 5. Well, Hayes High's defense right now smothering Great Bend. Spray back in, Council back in for the Panthers. The foul is on Matthew Mader, his first. Dale to the free throw line, 3 of 4 this year, and the free throw no good, but Lindenberger with the offensive rebound, his stick back no good, and the rebound to Mader. Hayes High up 21-3, up by 18. A near steal by Kiefer. Almost got it from Sharman. High lane turnaround jumper and air ball out of bounds to the Hayes High Indians. That is Great Bend's first shot of the second quarter, and it comes at the 4:48 mark of quarter number 2. They're 1 for 11 from the floor. 21-3, Hayes up 18. Dominating half thus far for the Hayes High Indians against the Panthers zone. Now they go 2-3. Their 4th look. Lob to Swartz on the backside, then hits a reverse layup. Great look inside. And the Indians' lead on Swartz's second basket is 23-20, up by 20, not even halfway through the second quarter. Ball onto the right side. Council has Great Bend's only points on a 3-point attempt. Off a screen to the middle of the floor, picked up by Cranowitter. Great Bend's playing shorthanded tonight. A couple of players out with injuries. One of those, Cal Dunikak, averages about 8.5 a game. Here's a 3 from Mader, in and out, no good. Weimer boxed out 2 guys, couldn't get it. Rebound, then lost on a putback, and Cranowitter comes away with it after Sharman had a chance at it. Great Bend misses a pair of chances on that one. Here is Cranowitter looking inside, around to Weimer on the left wing. 3:45 to go in the third. Indians up 23-3. Skip pass to Kiefer in the corner. Launches another three. That one's too strong. Rebound. Cranowitter nearly got it. Is taken, though, by Joseph Mader. Mader wants a 2-on-3 break. Not in his favor. Then Cranowitter bats his pass away, and Weimer steals it. 8th Great Bend turnover. Up ahead to Kiefer behind the defense. Lays it off to Linenberger, who scores at the rim. Linenberger with 8. Timeout, Great Bend. They need him. 25-3. Hayes High is up by 22 with 3:21 remaining in the half, and Hayes High's lead is at 22, their biggest lead of the game. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Roof Masters, and Insurance Planning, and it is a workmanlike effort tonight from the Hayes High Indians. Hoxie up on TMP on the boys' side, 18-10 in the second quarter. Earlier tonight, the Phillipsburg girls come from behind and beat Trigo in a battle of state-ranked teams. They win 54-48. Garden City girls win 42-38. TMP girls beat Hoxie 52-22. On the boys' side of our area game of the week, over on 101.9 The Bull, into the first quarter, it is Phillipsburg over Trigo, 6-4. That is not the score we expected from that game out of one quarter. Great Bend basketball. Hayes High lead 25-3. Dodge City girls come from behind and win on the road in Guyman, Oklahoma, 48-31. Panther basketball, here's Sam Hall out top. Calling for it, firing a three that's short, no good. Rebound rolls off of a Hayes High Indian, and Sam Kelsch ends up with it. Ball on the right side for Spray once again. Whips it into the hands of Mader, who scored 14 against Garden City Friday. To Council, who has Great Bend's only points, and he throws it away. Taken away by Cranowitter. Cranowitter 2-on-1 the other way. Little Euro step reverse, and he's fouled and will shoot 2. That is Great Bend's 9th turnover, 6th of this quarter. And Cranowitter to shoot for the second time tonight from the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 this evening. That came back in the first quarter. Free throw up, and it swirls around and misses. Cranowitter's only point tonight is from the line. He'll have one more. TJ Nunnery comes in for Jace Linenberger. Linenberger, Swartz, Cranowitter. Ashton Hernandez in for the first time, the 5'10 junior. 6th game of the year, 16th overall in his career. He averages 2.5 this season. Cranowitter makes the second of the 2 free throws for a second time. He has 2 points, and the Indians up 23, 26-3. Council, who has the only points for Great Bend, turns down a deep 3. Kelsch will fire a 3, miss, and TJ Nunnery corrals the rebound. Here comes Hayes High. Nunnery up ahead to Ashton Hernandez. Lays it off, but a charging foul on TJ Nunnery. That is the Indians' second turnover. Nunnery with his second foul. 2:20 to go second quarter. All Hayes High thus far, up 26-3. Council with the ball right side. Up top, Sam Hall. Hall left side then for Joseph Mader, 6'1". Out on the guard spot. Passes it on the right side to Kelsch at the point. Tries to get the defense to run through. Inside to Hall against the Indians. Misses. Second shot misses. Another offensive rebound for Great Bend. Getting a couple of them in this quarter. Here is Kelsch to Council. Pump fake on a 3, guarded by Hernandez. Driving, being pushed away from the free throw line. Kelsch thought about the 3, now picked up by Nunnery. Around the perimeter left side for Braylon Council. Council, right hand dribble to the left, back to the right, then middle of the floor from Sam Hall. Whips a pass onto the right corner for Joseph Mader. Now a drive by Spray, lays it up and misses. Another offensive rebound, and that stick back good by Sam Kelsch. And that gets Coach Alex Hutchins up off his seat, not happy with the Indians giving up that many offensive rebounds. Here's Nunnery. He'll be whistled for a travel. for the Indians' third turnover. Great Bend got 4 offensive rebounds on that possession. Great Bend scored at the 2:10 mark of the first quarter, and not again until there was 1:20 to go in the second quarter. So Great Bend goes 8-50 on the scoring drought. Hayes High brings Jordan Dale, Jace Lindenberger, Wesley Oakley in, joining Ashton Hernandez and TJ Nunnery. 1:05 to go second quarter. Hayes up 26-5. Here's a spray 3 that's good. Great Bend scores for the first time on back-to-back possessions, and it's 26-8. Minute to go before halftime. Oakley with the basketball, looks inside for Lindenberger. Hernandez, now Lindenberger. Lindenberger one-on-one with his guys, spin, fade away, no good. And Great Bend has the basketball. Hall with the rebound. Great Bend scored on back-to-back possessions. Here's Kelch, kick out for Hall. Hall drives down the lane. His runner swatted out of bounds by Jace Lindenberger, stays with Great Bend. Great Bend is 3 of 21 from the floor. 26-8, lead down to 18 after it was at 23. And Sam Kelch retrieving the basketball. Lindenberger blocked it all the way out of the gym, literally, like it rolled back through some doors, back behind the shooting machine. So they get another basketball, spray to inbound, who hit a 3, his 10th of the season. He's 1 of 3 tonight and 10 of 25 on the year. 30 seconds to go before the halftime break. We'll talk with head coach of the Hayes High Lady Indians, Lynn Melvin, after his team's win tonight. Indians near a 5 count. Now Nunnery with the steal. TJ to the other end of the floor, goes up and throws it down with the right hand again. Back-to-back games with a big dunk. TJ Nunnery throws it down, and the Hayes High Indians up 28-8. Nunnery was 7 tonight. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Kelch, nearly threw it away again, finds Spray underneath, and he scores. And that'll be the end of the first half. An impressive one for the Hayes High Indians. They lead 28-10 through one half of play here on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance.
A TJ Nunnery dunk puts an exclamation mark on the first half for the Hayes High Indians, leading Great Bend 28-10. Indians open the game on a 26-3 run. Quickly, Hayes High 10 of 20 from the field, shooting 50%. It would hurt their season average if that's what they finish at. tonight. Hayes High has been shooting 56% on the year. Earlier tonight, the Hayes High Lady Indians pick up win number 2 of the season and number 1 in the Western Athletic Conference, lead wire to wire 48-34 over Great Bend, joined by Coach Lynn Melvin. Coach, your team comes out with a lot of energy. You said the first 3 minutes of the game would be key, and boy, were you right. A 10-0 run in the first 3 minutes, and your team just continued to pressure the entire way.
Yeah, that was something that was really important to us. We talked about it again at halftime about how important the first 3 minutes of the second half was, and we did the same thing. And boy, it makes a world of difference confidence-wise when you come out hard and go at people and defend well. And it's a lot more fun to walk over here and visit with you when that happens.
There was a lot that went right tonight for your team, but your team also made a lot happen for them. This was, for me, the best active rebounding that your team had this year so far.
Yeah, so as you well know, we spent a little bit of time on that yesterday. We're doing what we call warrior, and we took the fouling out of the equation and let them start learning how to box out, and I thought we responded well today. I hope we don't forget how to do that tomorrow, but it sure helps when you're not giving teams second and third looks, and man, we defended well tonight though too.
That was going to be my next point. Defense has always kind of been there for your team, but it seemed to take another step tonight. Great Bend runs a lot of sets, a lot of screens, and your team talked well, it seemed, through those screens.
They did. They tuned in. Yeah, I didn't know yesterday at practice if they were paying attention or not, but tonight proved me wrong or right, whatever, because they were tuned in, and we went over a lot of this stuff that you saw tonight, and I thought we responded remarkably well to it.
Maybe the defining moment of this game in the second half, your team is up by 10 or so, and Great Bend comes out in a zone. Your team responds to it, scores right away, takes them out of their zone, and that was Great Bend's punch. That was their opportunity to try to slow your offense down.
Yeah, I thought Carly Lang was really special with the ball in her hands tonight. She created a lot. This is stuff that we thought all along she's capable of. I thought she really shined tonight, but you know, when they went to that zone, we were up 13, and a couple of the coaches wanted to just go to a different zone offense, and I said, no, we're going to pull them out of that thing and get them back into their man defense. And sometimes you look good and sometimes you look bad. That was one of those times where we were right.
This is one of those opportunities. We've talked about growing out of the good things that happen in losses. Now it's about growing out of wins. And this sounds silly probably after a second win, after a convincing win, but I'm sure your staff will find things to work on and get ready for a good Garden City team who beat Liberal tonight.
You're absolutely right, and we heard about that big win that they had over Liberal, and they're capable. I mean, they have everybody back. They have a lot of really good pieces. So we obviously have our hands full at home, and we talked to the girls about that, okay, so celebrate this, enjoy this. It's fun to be Great Bend no matter where you're at, right? But make sure you tune in tomorrow because we have an opportunity to get better. We still threw some really silly passes. We let their pressure get to us a little bit for a while, and you know, if we continue to whittle away at getting better, I think that we can hang around and surprise some people.
Well, it's a chance to get better after a win, and that's got to be welcome.
We're excited about that, believe me. We are really excited about that. These girls have worked so hard, Dustin, you know, and the coaches talked. A win wasn't the defining moment tonight. We're still looking for improvement, but man, those wins sure helped the girls' morale, and it was exciting. There was a lot of excitement on the bench tonight, so it was fun.
Coach, we appreciate the time. Congratulations on the win. Talk to you back in Hayes on Friday.
Thanks, buddy.
Hayes High girls winning earlier tonight, 48-34, leading wire to wire over Great Bend, moving to 2-5 on the year, 1-2 in the Western Athletic Conference. Great Bend falls to 3-4 and 0-2. We'll step aside and continue our USD 489 halftime show following this break along the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
Hayes High boys leading at halftime, 28-10. Quickly, the halftime numbers. The Hayes High Indians are out-rebounded by 3, 16-13. Great Bend got about 5 offensive rebounds on their last 2 possessions to help boost that number. Indians shooting 50%, 10 of 20, 2 of 5 on threes, 40%. Great Bend 4 of 22, 18%, 2 of 8 for 25%. They started the game 1 of 18 from the field. Hayes High 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 67%. Great Bend has not shot a free throw. Hayes just 3 turnovers, one of those an offensive foul. Great Bend 10 turnovers. Hayes High outscores Great Bend in each of the first 2 quarters, 15-3 and 13-7. Quickly, some halftime scores. Trigo over Phillipsburg, 21-14. Hoxie over TMP at half, 24-18. And that is what we have for you so far for scores on our scoreboard update. We'll step aside on the USD 489 halftime show. Back in 1 minute with the second half on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roofmasters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Get set for the second half, and an 18-point lead for the Hayes High Indians, who have led by as many as 23 tonight at 26-3. Great Bend spent a lot of time in the halftime locker room. Hayes High, as usual, out with about 5 minutes left to go in that halftime clock, and we're ready for half number 2. Garden City and Liberal going at it tonight. See if we can find score from our friend CD DeSalvo down in Garden City. And they have not posted anything from there. By the way, he will not be in Hayes on Friday for the Hayes Garden City matchup. Him and his wife expecting their first baby this week, a baby boy coming in the next couple of days. So congratulations to former Eagle employee CD DeSalvo. Foul on the first drive of the half. Great Bend starting with the basketball. And the foul is on Dalen Swartz for a reach-in. 28-10, Hayes up by 18. Lob for Sam Hall at the left elbow, now to Spray. Spray hit a 3 in the first half. To Kelsch, a 3, no good. And Jace Lindenberger clears some space for his 4th rebound of the night. Great Bend now 2 for 9 on threes. Here's Cranwitter, right corner for Nunnery. Back around the perimeter against a man-to-man defense for the first time from the Panthers. Swartz against Hall, fakes the baseline, goes into the middle of the lane, gets a little nudge, out to Nunnery, back inside to Swartz. Swartz give and go to Nunnery, left-handed layup, left it short. Rebound, Lindenberger can't hit the putback, got his own rebound again, knocked to the deck, and they'll say a jump ball stays with Hayes High. Lindenberger's 6th rebound of the night will result in a jump ball for Hayes High. So here is Kiefer to inbound, into Swartz, back to Kiefer, back to Lindenberger, cutting down the lane, misses. Boy, Hayes High cannot hit a shot at the rim. And the rebound to Sage Kelsch. Indians' worst field goal percentage game this year is 48%, and they just dipped below that on that possession. 6:55 to go, third quarter. No scoring in the first minute of quarter number 3. Bounce pass to Spray. Right foot on the three-point line against Swartz. Drug the pivot foot. And throws the pass over to the right side for Sage Kelsch. Kelsch off a screen, looking to go to the right side. Instead has to go to the left. Now Paco Hernandez with his first touch of the half. Inside to Hall, backs his way in, turns, gets a shot blocked by Lindenberger, who never left his feet, but the rebound to Joseph Mader. Hayes High not getting the rebounds tonight. A runner no good from Kelsch, and this time Swartz clears the rebound, his 5th of the evening. Up ahead to Kiefer. The pass hit the net from Kiefer to Linenberger, but he gets it and scores. Linenberger to double figures with 10. He's been in double figures in 5 of 7 games this year. 30-10. Linenberger gives the Indians a 20-point lead once again. Their biggest lead of the game has been 23, and now a foul away from the basketball on Dalen Swartz. His second foul, he has been called for all of the fouls in the first 2 minutes of the second half, regardless of team. Noah Weimer in, Jordan Dale in, Nunnery and Swartz will take a seat. The 2 seniors to the sideline. And the inbound will be on the left sideline. Into Kelsch, spots up for 3, left it short, and Jordan Dale with his first rebound of the night. Dale to Kiefer, to Weimer, back to Dale, to Kiefer with the extra pass. Will fake the drive, and then Paco Hernandez, a little clothesline, and Hernandez ends up on the bad end of that, but still a foul on the 5'11 junior from Great Bend. First foul of the half on the Panthers. Kiefer will inbound on the left baseline. Look to lob it into Dale. Dale looking on to the baseline for Cranwitter. Cranwitter one dribble to Weimer. To Dale around the perimeter, Kiefer. They left him alone for a moment, but doesn't shoot the 3. Kiefer off a screen, bounce pass, threw it off the foot of a Panther. Turnover 4 on Hayes High. That's after a season-high 20 in Liberal last Friday. Hall around the perimeter to Spray. Spray left alone for a moment. Lob pass to Spray on the backside for the alley-oop lay-in. Sam Hall's first points of the night. Great Bend's first points of the half, 30-12. Hayes High's lead at 18. Here's Linenberger out to Dale. Back inside to Linenberger on the right block. Spins, scores. Oh, it bounced out. Got his own rebound and scores. Linenberger 12.7 rebounds. Gets the offensive rebound stat. Linenberger has all 4 of the Indians' second half points. Great Bend's gone more man-to-man here in the second half after trying 4 different zones in the first half. Hall, a 15-footer from the left elbow, no good. Linenberger, 8 rebounds, getting closer to his first career double-double. Here's Dale with the basketball, attacking to the right block. Fade away, 2, good off the backboard. Nice shot from Jordan Dale, who has 6. 34-12. And the Indians' lead is to 22. Back cut by Spray, misses the layup, rebound tipped. Dale saves it to Kiefer. And here come the Indians on the run. Chance to build their biggest lead of the game. No-look pass to Linenberger, and he's going to be called for a charge. Indians' 5th turnover, 2 of them on offensive fouls. Indian basketball brought to you by Jeter Law Firm, Herman Physical Therapy, Progressive Physical Therapy, and Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. Kiefer and Linenberger out, Nunnery and Swartz back in, joining Dale and Weimer. Wesley Oakley checked in for Hayes High as well. Played in the first half, did not score. Not sure they took a shot in the first half. Here's Hall, a handoff for Kelsch against Swartz on the right side. Made him pick up his dribble. Around the perimeter to Hernandez, then to Spray on the left side. Spray picked up by Jordan Dale. Spray at 6'5". Dale listed at 6'1". It looks like there's more than just 4 inches of difference. But he makes him get rid of the basketball. To Kelsch on the sideline, dribbled it off his foot. Good defense by Weimer. Great Bend's 11th turnover. They average 16 a game. 3:47 to go, third quarter. Hayes High up 34-12. A chance to build their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's Swartz out by the volleyball lines to Nunnery off a screen. Nunnery down the lane, kicks right corner. Weimer a 3, swish. Noah Weimer's first points of the night, his 3rd 3 of the year, and the Indians up 37-12. And it's the Indians' biggest lead of the game at 25 now here in the third quarter. Here's a back cut, Spray, layup, missed it. And the rebound on the offensive side to Paco Hernandez. Kicks it out for a 3 that is no good from Mader. Rebound this time comes down to Noah Weimer. Up ahead to Dale. Dale looks corner for Nunnery. Nunnery, head and shoulder fake. And then the Indians work it all the way around the perimeter to Wesley Oakley. Oakley, a jab step, looking for the pick and roll. Gets the ball out to TJ Nunnery near midcourt. Working against Mader. Goes between the leg once, twice. Underhands to Oakley. Oakley looking to dribble to the middle of the floor. Looks over to Weimer. Weimer gets the ball, then over to head coach Alex Hutchins, who pats the top of his head. To Nunnery, back cut, and a double foul going to be called as Swartz hits the deck. Him and Sam Hall into it. So Swartz' third foul, Hall's second foul, and the ball will look like stay with Hayes High. I thought the ball should be alternate possession, but it is not. So Swartz with his third. Hayes High's Ashton Hernandez checks in. Played but did not score in the first half. He has the ball on the left wing, looking for a cutter. After the double foul, Swartz and Hall remain in. Now Hernandez throws it away. Indians' sixth turnover. Kelsch on the other end threw an elbow, and Nunnery is going to be called for the foul. Kelsch threw his left elbow out and cleared Nunnery out of the way. TJ picks up his third, and Kelsch will shoot a pair of free throws. That's a tough call on TJ Nunnery. Official saying he went into him. Well, couldn't really do that with his Kelsch's left elbow extended. Kelsch, a 71% free throw shooter, misses. 2:28 to go, third quarter. Hayes up 37-12, a low-scoring game here in Great Bend, but the Indians with the comfortable margin as the free throw rolls in for Kelsch, and he has 3 on the night. Now Great Bend, some full-court pressure for the first time this evening. The Indians break it easily, but the ball tipped out at the last second by Sam Hall. I don't know if Great Bend will go back to that. Here is TJ Nunnery to inbound on the right baseline, looking to lob it into Ashton Hernandez. Indians up 37-13. Their lead was at 25 a moment ago, their biggest of the game. A basket here establishes a new game-high lead. Great Bend back to zone. Nunnery, a deep three, rattles it in, his second of the night. Nunnery to double figures for the first time this year with 10, and the Indians' lead is at 27. 40-13, their biggest lead of the game. Feed inside Hall, and a foul on Weimer. Boy, Sam Hall getting away with a lot in a 27-point game. Foul on Weimer, his first. And now the official talking to Sam Hall. I think this is the warning. Warning was really on the double foul, but nonetheless, 2 free throws for Sam Hall. 72% on the year. Free throw up and good. Hall has 3 all in this quarter, 40-14. Minute 57 to go in the third. Indians' lead has been as high as 27 after that Nunnery three-pointer. Free throw from Sam Hall is off the front rim, but it crawls over and good. And a timeout on the floor. Great Bend takes a full timeout after Hall makes both of his free throws. 40-15, Hayes by 25. Check around to see if we can get some scores tonight. At halftime, Garden City leading Liberal 34-29. And also tonight, Dodge City is in Guyman, Oklahoma. The Dodge City girls coming from behind and winning tonight, 48-31. We do not have any updates on a boys game. Dodge City will play their first WAC game of the year on Friday. They will host Liberal. Liberal losing tonight, ending a 61-game regular season winning streak on the girls' side, and the girls had won 29 games overall in a row. So one of the state's longest winning streaks has come to a close. Hayes High basketball out of the Great Bend timeout. Full court pressure by the Panthers. Weimer to Swartz. Swartz against Braylon Council, who scored Great Bend's first points of the night, and then to Nunnery across the timeline. Hayes High pretty much just walked it up the floor. Here's Swartz up high. Scored 13 on Friday night in Liberal, has 4 tonight. Here's Weimer in the corner against Caden Sharman. Gets into the lane, gives it underneath to Swartz, who scores. Nice unselfish play by Weimer. And Swartz has 6. Hayes High's made their last 5 field goals, 42-15. And the Indian lead back to 27 again. Both of Hayes High's WAC games against Liberal, they had a continuous clock fourth quarter at some point. Sharman left side Council. Council scored Great Bend's only first quarter points, a three-pointer. And a timeout. Head coach Tim Brooks not happy with his team's offense. So he uses timeouts on back-to-back possessions. This one with a minute 5 remaining in the third. Indian basketball brought to you by USD 489, High Plains Roofing, and State Glass Company. Carson Kiefer, Jordan Dale, Jason Cranowiter, Garrett Wellbrock, and one more. Who's the other one? Jace Lindenberger checked in. Garrett Wellbrock in for the 5th time this year, 9th time in his career. It was a quick conversation in the 32nd timeout from Coach Tim Brooks to his team. And we will resume play. Sam Hall up high for the Panthers. Right side, Braylon Council underneath Sharman. His shot short. It was defended by Dale, and the rebound to Lindenberger, rebound number 9. He's a rebound away from his first career double-double. Here's Wellbrock, up high Lindenberger. Wants to drive, stops, throws in the corner to Kiefer. Kiefer around his defender, and he's fouled by Matthew Mater. Kiefer with 3 points tonight on a first quarter three-pointer. And I have no doubt a handful of assists. He has 38 assists through 6 games so far. Inbound to Wellbrock, back to Kiefer, driving baseline, fouled again by Mater. Kiefer would have been the 19th player in school history to have 100 or more assists in a season, but the season 2 games short for him. Kiefer to inbound, triggers out near midcourt for Cranowiter. This year, Kiefer averaging 6 a game, had 7 at the game down in Liberal. Now the Indians throw the ball away, batted away by the Panthers. Indians' 7th turnover of the night. Great Bend's Sage Kelch takes a glance at the clock. 25 seconds to go in the third. Hayes up 42-15. Sharman back to Kelch. Hayes High just really keeping Great Bend out of anything they want to do offensively. Looking for cutters. Here's Hall, right side Council. 8 seconds on the clock. Back to Hall. Right side Kelch. 3 seconds on the third quarter clock. Kelch pump fakes, gets his shot blocked by Lindenberger, and that's the end of the third quarter. After 3, the Hayes High Indians lead Great Bend 42-15 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
Hayes High outscores Great Bend 14-5 in the third. Their lead at 27 again, 42-15 multiple times at this 27-point advantage. A shot no good, and a late whistle going to send Sage Kelch to the free throw line. Jordan Dale with his second foul. Kelch to the line for a second time tonight. He's 1 of 2, has 3 points, averages 9.5 a game. That free throw rattles home. 4 for Kelch. 42-16. Indians scored the first 8 of the game and opened the contest on a 26-3 run. Second free throw good for Kelch. He now has 5 on the night and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Hayes High basketball for the first time in the quarter. Cranwitter fakes the drive, then fakes the pass, and can't score at the rim. Hall with the rebound. Here is Kelsch on the right side. Nearly double dribbled. Got it out to Spray. Then around the perimeter to Paco Hernandez on the left side. To Sam Hall in deep against Lindenberger. Shot is rolling around and scoring. Sam Hall has 6 all in this half. 42-19 Indians lead at 23. Wellbrock along with Lindenberger, Kiefer, Dale, Cranwitter, the 5 to start the fourth quarter for Hayes High. Here's Kiefer driving, scoring, and a charge on Hayes High. That's their 3rd charge of the night. They have 8 total turnovers. The foul on Kiefer. That is somewhere that I would like to see Hayes High go, or the high school go, is a restricted area under the basket, because that is the play that can get somebody hurt. A defender standing right underneath the hoop. Here's Kelsch out high against Wellbrock. Now switch off the defense to Lindenberger. Kelsch left-handed dribble, threw it away. Dale tipped it. Lindenberger ended up with it. Great Bend's 12th turnover. Kiefer's pass then deflected, but Dale ended up with it. Dale picks up his dribble. Over the top of the defense of man-to-man now by Great Bend to Cranwitter. To Kiefer. Back to Wellbrock, who drives. Hands off to Lindenberger. To Dale. Fakes a 3. Drives. In some trouble. Baseline for Wellbrock. Back out to Kiefer. Kiefer to the rim. Off to Lindenberger. Lays it up and scores. Great offense by Hayes High. Lindenberger with 14. 44-19, and the Indians lead back to 25. It's their first points of the quarter. Here's a 3 no good by Great Bend. Hernandez almost got the rebound, but it was poked away and grabbed by Garrett Wellbrock. Up ahead to Kiefer, who's fouled and will shoot 2. Be the Indians' first free throws of the second half. Paco Hernandez with the foul. Kiefer 9 of 15 this year, 60%. He's had 2 games this year where he's been in double-figure assists. Free throw good. 4 points for Carson Kiefer. In fact, one of those nights he also scored double-digit points. For a rare points and assists double-double. Second free throw good. Kiefer with 5, scoring in the first and fourth quarters. Hayes High, a line change. Dalen Swartz, Wesley Oakley, Noah Weimer, TJ Nunnery, Ashton Hernandez in. Fresh 5 in with 5:59 remaining in the game.
And number 10, Noah Weimer.
Lob underneath for Stephen Spray. Turnaround jumper, no good. Got his own rebound. And then a kick out as Spray was able to save the possession. He's given up a number of offensive rebounds tonight. Spray on the left side, push off on Swartz. Up top to Kelsch. Kelsch against Weimer, got the ball poked away, saved it, kicked it out to Spray. Spray's 3 is short, and Nunnery with the rebound got it out to Swartz, who is going to get potentially his first dunk of the year. The foul was on Sam Hall, his 4th. 5:23 remaining in the game. Here's Nunnery to Weimer. Weimer looking backside, can't find Hernandez though. He drifted underneath the hoop. Here's Nunnery. Great Bend back to their 1-3-1 that they started the game with. Wesley Oakley in the right corner. Finds Nunnery cutting to the block. Nunnery then double teamed, wraps a pass around to Hernandez. Corner 3 is good. Ashton Hernandez with his 4th 3 of the year. 49-19, Indians up by 30 for the first time in tonight's game. Here's Kelsch driving, his shot swatted by Swartz, who also comes down with his 6th rebound of the night. Hernandez up ahead, his pass tipped and landing hard is Joseph Mader. Gets up with the help of some teammate. Coach Tim Brooks says, "Are you okay?" And Mader responds in the affirmative, but he's taken an 8 count on this, a standing 8 count, and the officials will give it to him. Garrett Wellbrock in for TJ Nunnery, and now Hayes High will also bring in Devin Schmidberger, who scored 5 in his varsity debut down in Great Bend. It is a continuous clock fourth quarter for a 3rd consecutive WAC game. Wesley Oakley, Nate Brooks in for a 3rd time this year. So Schmidberger, Wellbrock, Brooks, Oakley, and Hernandez, the 5 for Hayes High. Great Bend responds in kind with several new players. Here is Schmidberger underneath. Shot block, stays with Hayes High as it goes out of bounds. Great Bend brings Braylon Council in, Sharman back in, Matthew Mater in, Spray and Hall remain. Inbound to Hernandez. Up high, Wesley Oakley against Spray. Jab step with the right foot. Gives it left side for Wellbrock. Wellbrock jab step, fires a 3. That one's a little too strong, and it comes down to the hands of Caden Sharman. Good look for Wellbrock, but couldn't get it to drop in. 3:15 remaining in the game. Continuous clock, fourth quarter. Oakley blocks Hall. Hall gets his rebound and then is fouled on the putback. They are really letting Sam Hall throw some elbows tonight. He'll shoot 2 more free throws. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Aflac Insurance agent Sean Swartz, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, and Next Tech. Free throw good by Sam Hall. He's got 7 tonight, 49-20. Indians invoking the 30-point continuous clock fourth quarter for a 3rd consecutive WAC game. That would be all 3 of their contests this year. Free throw up and no good. Rebound, Sharman, put back good, and he's fouled. I've got a feeling that this offensive rebound thing that Great Bend's got going on tonight will be talked about. For the first time tonight, Oliver Dominguez, a 5'10 sophomore in. Sam Hall will take a seat. And so after the and 1, Sharman misses the free throw and nearly another rebound for Great Bend. This time Nate Brooks comes down with it. Inside 2 minutes to go, continuous clock, fourth quarter. Here's Oakley, right side for Hernandez. Up top, Schmidberger. Schmidberger jab step to Oakley. Oakley will fire a 3. That's too strong. And the rebound to Braylon Council. Then Hernandez steals the outlet pass to Schmidberger, a 3 that's no good. And the rebound this time down into the hands of Blake Parsons, a 6-foot sophomore in. Just under 90 seconds remaining. A 3 from Council, no good. That hit the backboard. Rebound loose, and Sharman comes down with it on the offensive side for Great Bend. Another offensive board for the Panthers. Here is Sharman. Gives it up to Council, and then to Blake Parsons. Indian basketball brought to you by Midwest Energy, Gibbs Auto Supply, Steel Fabrications, and Heartland Building Center. Final minute of the game, 49-22. Hayes High going to be held to the lowest point total they've had all year. They're also going to hold an opponent to the fewest points that they've allowed all year. Laying it up is Sharman. He's got 4. 49-24. Fewest points Hayes High scored this year, 62. Fewest they've given up this year is 34. Here's Brooks wanting to drive. Out to Hernandez. To Oakley with 35 seconds. To Wellbrock. Cutting. Gets him to the rim. Left-handed layup. No good, but he'll be fouled and will shoot 2. He's got 25 seconds to try to get these free throws up. Wellbrock is 1 for 3 this year from the free throw line. The junior's free throw is good. Garrett likely to be one of the top 2 pitchers this year for the Hayes High Indian baseball team, at least in the high rotation. Second free throw good by Wellbrock, and that'll be it. Final score, 51-24. The Hayes High Indians are 3-0 in WAC play. They come into Great Bend and lead wire to wire, open up the game on an 8-0 run, and lead 26-3, and never trail in tonight's contest here in Great Bend. Great Bend drops to 3-4 on the year and 1-1 in the WAC. They picked up a win against Garden City last Friday. Hayes High now 7-0 on the year, 3-0 in the Western Athletic Conference. And for the Hayes High boys, dating back to last season, that is 15 consecutive victories. For the Hayes High Sports Network, I'm Dustin Armbruster.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding. New siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.